Hello my fellow corseteers, welcome back to the VLL videos. Today we're going to be talking about remote fittings of your mock-up corset toiles. When you place an order with VLL, if you're not in her immediate vicinity, it's required that she sends you out mock-ups of the corset that you desire to make sure the fitting's correct. So I'm going to explain today how we get that done. Okay, so what you'll receive in the post is a basic mock-up of the corset that you have requested. By the measurements that you've sent in your emails or your discussions with VLL. She then makes it into a basic pattern and sends it out for fitting. This is my toile, this is my mock-up, it's made for me. So what we're going to do is go through how you go about fitting it. Okay, what you need to do is get yourself laced in at first. A lot of people find it easier if they're doing it themselves to actually put it on back to front, lace it up loosely, twist it back round and then tighten it. Me, however, I lace myself in the right way round. I'm not laced very tight today. I have a bad back, so today it is a bit loose on me. So what you need to do, once you've got yourself laced in, pull it as tight as you're going to wear it normally. Don't have it too loose, because if it's too loose, the actual mock-up won't fit you properly, and that's not going to help with the fitting of the actual finished product. So arm yourself with a good pen. That's the first thing. And then what you need to do is make sure that the length of the corset is going to be alright for you. What you need to do is sit down. You can't see me if I sit down here. So when you're sitting down, make sure that the cut of the corset isn't going to be digging in. It needs to be pretty much just to the top of your pubic bone. Mine's perfect. If you find it is too long, what you need to do, arm yourself with a marker and mark across where you want the width to end. VLL will then alter the shape of all around it and make sure it's right. Also make sure the height up to your bust is correct. It should fit, if you see, just where your bra straps meet in the middle, just a little bit in between your boobs there. This is for an underbust. Make sure that the cut marks under here fit flush in with whichever bras you're mostly going to be wearing with your corsets. Obviously the different bras have a different cut, and the corset will sit differently. Now I wear the same bra, not literally the same bra or the same style, so I know that whenever I wear my corset, it's going to fit under here. Okay, make sure that the cut of the corset in at the waist is actually at the waist. Now a lot of people do tend to get it wrong where your actual waist is, so make sure that's all correct. Okay, and then what you need to do is just go around the corset, making sure it's all flush and there's no pull marks. Obviously this has a few here, so you just mark them up and colour them in. Same here, here and here. Okay, you just mark that, and then when it gets back to VLL, she will then see where any small alterations need to be made to your corset. Okay, so that's it. These mock-ups aren't as heavily boned as the finished product, so when you putting these on, they will be easier to lace in. They won't be as restrictive as the finished product, so bear that in mind as well when you're lacing yourself in. Okay, so obviously you can see I am pretty much laced in there, but I could be doing with pulling it a little bit tighter. You see on the stomach, when you pull it in tighter it sits in flush. That's something to make sure of when you're fitting your corset. Make sure this doesn't stick out. You need to pull it in at the bottom. It is advisable that you get somebody to lace you into it unless you're used to lacing yourself. If you're new to corsetry, really to get somebody else to pull it in for you at the back. Mine's quite loose, obviously, like I said, because of my bad back. So that's the main points really. The length, any extra fabric that needs to be reduced. What you're after getting is a completely flush, straight to your body outline of what your corset's going to look like. So that's the fitting. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. See you all again soon. Bye.